Here's an audio check. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're at the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse for tonight's game. Okay, I mean, okay. (66-61) Portage. What? Off? (54-50). Well, I suppose I could just it or bring it down, whatever I have to do. Okay, all right. Right now it's okay though? Okay. Well, I'm ready to start when you are then. We'll just cross our fingers. I'm ready when you are, yep. A very pleasant good evening, everyone, from the Beaver Dam School Fieldhouse. DailyDodge.com presents Beaver Dam High School Golden Beaver boys basketball. And tonight it is Senior Night 2020, hosting the Portage Warriors. Mike Trusson with you at the gymnasium. My partner Kurt Call is assignment night. Anthony Kinsey is my videographer and engineer for tonight's ball game. And our visitors for tonight include Cuse Law and Columbus Family Dental. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Reed Dodge Ram, Kevin Carnine, your American Insurance Agent, Fire, Richards Insurance, Air Care, Bayside Supper Club, Lidkey Motors, American Bank, Pine Hills Trucking and Farm Work, OK Realty, and Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly. Your friends at Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly are proud sponsors of local high school sports. And welcome into the broadcast, everyone. Glad to have you tuned in for this big on Friday night. As I said, it is senior night. The regular season is winding down. As a matter of fact, the seeding meetings for the WIAA playoffs are tomorrow. And Beaver Dam coming into tonight's action with a 7-12 overall record. They are 3-9 in Badger North Conference play. Meanwhile, Portage at 2-16 and 1-11 league. This is a game that's very, very important for Beaver Dam, as they're fighting what they think they can get as high as a 7 seed in their bracket. And if they get anything or higher as far as the seed goes, that means they would get a home game on the first Tuesday night of the week from Tuesday. So, in the Beaver certainly needs to get, if they're going to have any chance getting, that 7th seed or higher. Most likely they're going to probably fall into the 6, 7, 8 area of the bracket. But this is a game that make sure that they can secure in order to get a better seed come tomorrow morning's seeding meeting. The Golden Beavers beat Portage earlier in the year. That janked over at Portage 68-41. In that game, Naval led away with 20. Koski 17 points, Soto with 16. And that game, that was the night Beaver Dam started its run of improved play. In fact, that was the first of 5 consecutive wins for the Golden Beavers through the month of January and into February. Unfortunately for Beaver Dam, they come into tonight having lost 4 in a row. But other than the game against Wanakee back on February 6th, all of them have been close. As a matter of fact, Beaver Dam lost at Reedsburg on February 11th, 63-59. They lost to Mount Horeb here in the Fieldhouse on Valentine's Day, 62-56. And a 3-point loss at Sauk Prairie back on Tuesday night of this week. So 3 very, very tight ball games, very close losses for Beaver Dam. They've been much improved ever really since the beginning of the 2020 calendar year, but just weren't able to get over the hump in some of those games against some very, very good competition. But still, as we said, a lot to play for as they can, try and lock up a better seed tomorrow. Beaver Dam averages 63 points a game on offense. They allow roughly 65 a game. Portage, meanwhile, offense has been a struggle. They score on average 44 points per game. They allow 66 points per contest. And their leading scorer is Brett Walker at 12.2 points per ball game. Matt Miles at 2.2 a game. But you get past that and the scoring drops off significantly. They're the only 2 in double figures. Dale Shepard at 6.8, Cooper Roberts 5.1, Isaac Paul at 4.2. So offense has been a problem. This Portage team, they lost 7 in a row, and 9 of their last 11. Their only 2 wins this year were over Baraboo and Poinette. So it has been a struggle. This is a game on paper that Beaver Dam should win. No disrespect to the Warriors whatsoever, but this is a game that Beaver Dam should definitely win. As we said, they beat Portage pretty handily the first time around. This is a struggling team that's, they've struggled all year. So Beaver Dam to try and take care of business tonight here on their home floor. And as we mentioned, it is senior night tonight here at the Fieldhouse. Beaver Dam will honor the 4 seniors that are part of the program. As a matter of fact, I'm going to read you something. This was on the program for tonight's game that the fans could pick up on the way into the Fieldhouse. It's a note from Coach Ladron and Coach Seth. It says, "Tonight we say thank you to our 4 great seniors, Broden Boschert, Eli Wilkie, Mace Farron, and Andrew Wallace have been a vital part of our program. This group of fine student athletes are the cornerstone of what Beaver Dam basketball has become. Their willingness to be leaders and put the program and their teammates before themselves is a big reason for the success we've had as a team throughout their careers. Those same attributes that carry them on the floor also carry them away from the floor. These are 4 great young men that we are honored to have a part of our program. Their great attitude and character will carry them to be whatever they want to be. More importantly, these seniors are true student athletes and have compiled a cumulative grade point average of 3.67. Thank you for all of your hard work and dedication to Beaver Dam basketball. You will always be a part of the Beaver Dam basketball family." Again, that was the message on the program tonight from Coaches Ladd and Coaches Smith, as again, Beaver Dam honoring the seniors. Senior Broden Boschert, Senior Eli Wilkie, Senior Mason Farron, and Andrew Wallace, who has never stepped foot on the court, but he's so much behind the scenes, and he's the team manager, and he does a tremendous job. So hats off and a salute to all 4 of these seniors. This is their special night. So we got Beaver Dam, and we have got Portage in Badger North boys basketball. Earlier tonight, I had a chance to chat with Tim Ladron. He is the head coach of the Golden Beavers, and we're going to play that interview for you right now as we continue our pregame show here on DailyDodge.com. Always a special night, senior night. Tim, and here we are. It's hard to believe that there's that have come before the like.
Yeah, and you've been around and I know now I get kind of emotional with my seniors, but I have a lot of respect for kids that are able to fight through our program because I have really high expectations of my on the floor, away from school. Not everybody makes it through, but the kick get through, I think the rewards are pretty great. This is a different type of class because obviously Broden has been a pretty big factor for us over the last couple. We even pulled him up as a sophomore and played some pretty important. We had all those injuries with Sam Wilkie and all those guys. And you remember back when we played Nicolay, Milwaukee Madison in the tournament here, he saw some pretty significant minutes in the tournament as a sophomore. And then Mason and Eli are like, they're two guys that if you're going to run a great program that you have to have in your program. Guys that go 1,000% all the time in practice. You know, when they're in there, you know, they don't see a ton of minutes, but when they see minutes, they do things the right way. They're tremendous teammates. Guys in the locker room absolutely love those two guys. Their leadership is phenomenal for us. You have to have those guys to have a great program. Those guys are those guys. There's a couple of my most favorite guys I've ever coached in my career. And then there's Andrew Wallace, who is, I couldn't even tell you all the things Andrew does for us. You can't I can't put into words what we're going to miss from Andrew. He does so many things. And everybody that's around here knows that, but you don't see the backstory of it when I'm with Andrew pretty much a couple hours every day during the school day and everything else. I see exactly what he does all the time, and what everybody sees here, that's half it. I mean, he does so many things behind the scenes. They're just a really, really special class, and it's a group we're really going to miss.
Well, back to basketball now, and Portage is in town tonight in an important game, obviously, for the fact that the seeding meet is tomorrow, and I know you guys are fighting for maybe a possible 7 seed in a home game in the first round. So, I mean, this game is just big, if not bigger than any of them you played this year.
Yeah, it's one of the conversations we've had in the last couple of days because it's senior night, and it's important because you want your seniors to go out on senior night the right way, but it's a really big game seeding-wise. It's one of those games that doesn't help us, but it can really hurt us. You know, we're trying to battle with a couple teams, the Milwaukee Vincent and West Bend East, for that 7 seed, and we can't go in there with a loss to Portage tomorrow morning. So it's a really important game for us, no question.
As you go into that seeding meeting, I know some of the wins you're going to hang your hat on include the big one with DeForest a couple weeks ago. Mooney comes to mind. And so, strength of schedule, you certainly have been tested up and down the scale. I would think that would work to your advantage.
I think so too. You know, the goofy thing about this whole thing is that we don't, in our show, we don't have a dog in the fight. Meaning, the shore with the West Bend East, there's 7 teams in the Badger or the shore. So we're fighting an uphill climb with West Bend East just because they're all going to. Milwaukee Vincent, traditionally strong program, obvious, but neither one of those teams can hang. A lot of talk about schedule and whatever else, but when you talk about their schedule, whatever schedule with, ranked in Division I, DeForest being ranked with the win with DeForest, as you mentioned. Reedsburg's been ranked up and down in Division II pretty much all year. Waika in Minnesota is number 1 in 2A in Minnesota. So, yeah, our schedule's been really tough. I think we can put it up against anybody. Sometimes the realistic piece of it doesn't always show up in these meetings, and it's pretty political, and it could go either way. We could be 7, we could fall all the way to 9 tomorrow, regardless.
You beat Portage the first time around. What are your keys to make it 2 in a row?
Well, we will ramp up tempo here. I think these next few games, that's a big focus for us, is ramping up tempo, and we're really pressuring the ball here and making them handle it. We got to make sure we get to Walker. Walker he's one of those kids that's open when he comes in the gym. We've got to make sure we can get out to him and not let him get going. And one of my concerns tonight is our guys, especially our senior guys. It's ironic that they're playing these guys on senior night because they're friends with some of these guys, and I always think that brings an interesting view or an interest, in there. And so we got to make sure we're focused and ready to go against these guys. And it's a different task for us because it's a team that, again, we handled pretty easily at their place. We've got to have that same intensity tonight.
Back to backer, because after tonight, you're back at it again tomorrow night with Port West Shore Challenge. Does that kind of help get you into a tournament mode a little bit, maybe?
Obviously, it's a goal. 6 games going on at one time. So, also, with the meeting at 8 a.m. at Wythe Bay, it makes for a very, very busy day. You know, me and Coach Smith will go to the. Coach Smith's going to handle the scout. He's taking care of the scout on Port Washington, so he's going to handle the walk tomorrow. And I'm going to stay up here and watch some of the games up here and help handle stuff up here, and then still have to play. You know, but it's for our kids to be able to, you know, re-gear up after one day and go to a new scouting report and try to get ready to go and get ready to roll for another next night.
Well, I'm looking forward to a week for that night and the weather. And thanks for your time. Good luck to you and the boys tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for having us.
All right, that's Tim Ladron, head coach of the Golden Beavers. We'll step aside, and we're back after this on DailyDodge.com.
Air Care in Beaver Dam has been trusted by customers for over 37 years. This is Chad Guzzi, owner of Air Care, and we want to keep you happy and comfortable. From our courteous office staff to the honest and dependable technician in your home, our reliable team is working hard to provide heating and cooling solutions for you. We proudly serve the entire Dodge County area.
My dentist cares about me.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster. At Columbus Family Dental, we care about you and your entire family. We're here to provide comprehensive, convenient care for you and your loved ones in a comfortable, laid-back environment. Whether you need braces for the kids or cosmetic work for yourself, we're here waiting for you. Call us today at 623-5559 to set up your no-pressure, free consultation to see if we're the right fit for you.
QBS Law in Beaver Dam and Mayville is a full-service local law firm. QBS's attorneys and skilled support staff are ready to serve all of your legal needs with a personal touch. QBS handles personal injury claims, workers' compensation, Social Security disability, business litigation cases, criminal, traffic and drunk driving cases, corporate and banking issues, real estate transactions, probate, estate planning, and more. Call QBS Law in Beaver Dam or Mayville or visit them online at qbslaw.com.
Air Care in Beaver Dam has been trusted by customers for over 37 years. This is Chad Guzzi, owner of Air Care, and we want to keep you happy and comfortable. From our courteous office staff to the honest and dependable technician in your home, our reliable team is working hard to provide heating and cooling solutions for you. We proudly serve the entire Dodge County area and beyond. Let us create the comfort in your home that you deserve. Call us today at 920-356-8860.
Look around. This book, this meal, this lamb, this world is made of dreams. So when people say American Family Insurance protects things, we shake our head no. Because we protect this, and everyone's dream is worth protecting. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Contact the Kevin Carnine Agency, LLC at 920-887-9700 in Beaver Dam today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
In his first season at the helm, he spent 4 years previously at Baraboo. The guards are Brett Walker, a senior at 6 feet tall, Cooper Roberts, a 5'10" sophomore, and Isaac Hall, a 6-foot sophomore. At forward is Matt Miles, a 6'3" senior, along with Logan Brunig, a 6'3" senior. So again, for the Portage Warriors, it's Brett Walker, Cooper Roberts, Isaac Paul, Matt Miles, and Logan Brunig getting the start for the Warriors. Now the starters for Beaver Dam. And of course the Golden Beavers are coached by Tim Ladron. And good old Tim Ladron in his 12th season at the helm here in Beaver Dam. And a little bit different starting lineup tonight because of senior night. So they'll start the 3 seniors. At guard, Broden Boschert. He is a 6-footer. Also at guard, Eli Wilkie, 6'1" senior. At forward is Mason Farron. He's a senior. He's 5 feet 10 inches tall. The other stars include junior guard Nate Abel at 6 feet 1 inches tall, and Ty Bunkoski, a 5'11" sophomore. So again, Broden Bosch, Eli Wilkie, Mason Farron, Nate Abel, and Ty Bunkoski getting the start for Beaver Dam tonight. We'll have the national anthem here in just a moment. And then there's going to be a special presentation, a senior night announcement. And so we're going to keep it here and capture that on video for you live. We'll turn it over right now to P announcer Norm Gray.
An educational experience. So we ask that you please remember the sport of winning attitude during tonight's game. And now, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask that you please remain standing, remove your headgear, and place your hand over your heart as the elementary chorus, made up of 4th and 5th grade students under the direction of Alicia Ashbrook, presents our national anthem.
What a job. What a great job by the elementary school chorus with our national anthem here tonight.
As I mentioned in the senior night, we ask that parents of seniors please assemble on the floor across from the Beaver Dam.
Now we'll turn our attention to the senior night ceremony.
Say thank you to our 4 great seniors. Portage, Eli, Mason, and Andrew have been a vital part of the program. This group of 5 student athletes, the cornerstone of Beaver Dam basketball, has become. Their willingness to be leaders and put the program and their teammates before themselves is a big reason for the success that they've had as a team throughout their careers. Those same attributes that carry them on the floor always carry their weight to the floor. These 4 great men that we are honored to have a part of our program, they have great character and attitude that will carry them to whatever they want to be. More importantly, these seniors are true student athletes. They have a compiled cumulative grade point average of 3.67. Thank you for all your hard work and dedication to Beaver Dam basketball. You always take part of the Beaver Dam basketball program. Thank you, Coach Loudon and Coach Smith. And now, let's meet our seniors. President of Basketball Operations, Andrew Wallace. Wearing your number 2, Roman Foster. Wearing uniform number 21, Eli Wilkie. Dressed in uniform number 34, Mason Farron. Thank you to all of our seniors and their families for all of you done for Beaver Dam's basketball family. Senior night, here at Beaver Dam.
There you have it. The 4 seniors getting a nice round of applause. And we'll be underway with this big basketball game here in just a few moments. Mike Tronson with you at the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Anthony Kinsey is my videographer and engineer for tonight's broadcast on dailydodge.com. Our video stream sponsors are QBS Law and Columbus Family Dental. Tonight's game also brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Ram, Kevin Carnine, your American Family Insurance agent, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Air Care, Bayside Per Club, Lidkey Motors, American Bank, Pine Hills Trucking and Custom Farm Work, OK Realty, and Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly. Hey, a reminder that tomorrow night we've got another Beaver Dam boys basketball game here on dailydodge.com. You can watch a video stream tomorrow night when Beaver Dam battles Port Washington in the final game of the day-long Badger North Shore Conference Challenge. There's going to be games going on all day in the Fieldhouse tomorrow with teams from those two conferences, the Badger North and North Shore, going at it. And it culminates tomorrow night with Beaver Dam taking on Port Washington. That game will tip off at approximately 7:45 tomorrow night. And we'll be on the air around 7:30 with our pregame show. That's if everything's on schedule. If it falls behind, we'll have to adjust. And you see it now on your video screen. They have turned out all the lights here in the field except for the scoreboard. And you see all the cell phones lit up as they'll introduce the Beaver Dam seniors and the rest of the stars. They did this last night for the girls during their senior night. It was really, really neat. And so they're doing it again. You might see Benny Beaver out there, this blue lightsaber. And this is a really neat thing that they're doing. They've really done it up very nicely here. I have to commend them for the nice job they've done with not only the senior night here tonight for the boys, but the one we had last night for the Beaver Dam girls as they went on to a big, big win last night over Reedsburg in their regular season finale. Beaver Dam and Portage, well, boys' regular season is certainly winding down in a hurry. For Beaver Dam, after tonight, they play that game against Port Washington tomorrow night. We mentioned that. And then the regular season finale at Baraboo next week, Thursday. Meanwhile, for Portage, Monday night they have a non-conference game at Lodi, and then they round out the regular season at Sauk Prairie next week, Thursday night, February 27th. So, as we said, the seeding meetings are tomorrow for the WIAA postseason, and yep, just a few more days left before we begin the playoffs. Oh, it's a great, great time of year. And let's see if Beaver Dam can get some momentum going into the postseason and probably make a run. You never know. You get at the right time, and anything can happen. It's going to be Matt Miles to jump it at center for Portage. Brodenbach will do the honors for Beaver Dam. Great crowd on hand here tonight, Friday night hoops. It's senior night. There is a whistle. Student section all decked out in green and gold, and the tap going to be controlled by Beaver Dam, and here comes Nate Abel into the left corner. This game is underway as he flips it up to Ty Bunkoski. Bunkoski now between the rings trying to set something up. Looks like a 3-2 zone defense here for Portage. This is a pass into the right block, and it's knocked out of bounds right into your living room by Matt Miles, and Beaver Dam's going to keep possession. Golden Beavers will be forced to inbound on the near baseline right in front of our broadcast table. Here's Eli Wilkie, one of the seniors, to inbound, and he finds Abel in the right corner. He's guarded there quickly by Kendall Thompson. Portage must have made a change to its start lineup. Kendall Thompson was not on my original starting list. He's out there right now. The rest of the starters were correct. So Logan Brunig was the one that I was given incorrectly. They then made a last-minute change and put Thompson in. Otherwise, we got him correct. No score. We're less than a minute in. And here's Abel for three. Yes! Nate Abel hits an early three ball. He shoots 37% from behind the arc, averages 20 points a game. Just like that, at 3-0 in favor of Beaver Dam. 57 seconds gone by the opening half. Little pressure in the backcourt. And getting it across the timeline, Isaac Paul flips it to the right side. Down there is Cooper Roberts. Sends it back up. Now here's Walker between the rings. He's guarded by Bunkoski. Beat them in man-to-man defense. Now they go left side, does Portage. Here's Isaac Paul looking into the left corner. That's Kendall Thompson. Thompson, a few dribbles. Now gives it back to Miles. Miles driving towards the lane. Now sends it up to the free throw line for Isaac Paul. Now back out to Walker. He'll try a three. It is off the rim, no good. And contact, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched, they say, by Portage, and so it will be Beaver Dam basketball. We are 1 minute and 32 seconds into the contest. Right now, Beaver Dam with possession and a 3-0 lead over Portage. Second and final meeting of the regular season between these two. Beaver Dam winning the first. Boschert, left corner, bounce pass up top for Bunkowski. Cross-court feed to Abel. Abel right back to Bunkowski. Round the horn, left side. Boschert tries a three. It is off the rim. No. Offensive board. Abel puts it in on the right side as he falls down. Nate Abel, he's got 5 points already. He's got all 5 points as Nate Abel leads Portage 5-0. 15:55 to go in the first half of play. Driving now is Roberts. Roberts flips it back to Miles. Miles up and under and puts it in. Nice move. Matt Miles averages 10.2 a game. He gets the Warriors on the board. They trail 5-2. 15:39 left in the half. And a three on the way is good for Abel. Nate Abel has 8 points, including 2 threes. A hot start to the game for Mr. Abel. As the Beaver Dam lead grows to 6, we're a little more than 2.5 minutes in, and a 10-second count. Now Isaac Paul having trouble getting the ball off the floor. Good defense by Beaver Dam. They forced the turnover, and this is going to be Wilkie to inbound. There's Bunkowski now. Sending it over to Abel. High on the right. He's picked up defensively by Thompson. Now they go back to Bunkowski for a deep three. It is off the rim, no good. Rebound's going to go out of bounds. It caroms all the way over into the left corner and up into the third row of the pep band. And it will go back to the Warriors. Not quite 3 minutes gone by here in this opening stand. Our score is 8-2. Beaver Dam right now leading Portage. Looking to get in is Paul, and he finds Miles and gives it right back to Paul. Full court pressure again. Over to the left side, Thompson. Back to Paul. Paul throws it right side for Roberts. Roberts trying to get it across. Back to Isaac Paul. Did he get it across? He did, but then a foul. Ooh, that was very close to another 10 count. Yeah, first foul of the game will be called on Beaver Dam's Bowden Boschert. And so Portage will throw it in, and in the backward, Brett Walker flips it ahead to Roberts, and Cooper Roberts is going to trot across the midcourt stripe. 14:50 and counting left in the first half. Portage going to work offensively, down 6. This is Walker, horn right side. Thompson feeds Roberts. Now back up to Miles. Miles, the free throw line, up beyond the arc, gives it to Walker, who misses a three. Ball goes out of bounds. It was swatted back in, but right to Boschert. And Boschert was being hassled up the floor and actually lost the ball out of bounds. As Boschert hit the deck, so did Brett Walker, who was hustling to play defense. So it's still 8-2. Beaver Dam by 6. We have a timeout called. 30-second timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. And Benny Beaver is filling in tonight for Kirk Call. Benny, I'm going to hand you the microphone here. And, we played 3.5 minutes. BM's up 6. What do you think so far? Yeah? Like what you're seeing so far? Good defense. We only allowed 2, right? Mr. Abel's hot. Got a couple threes. Yep. He's knocking them down. So, hey, you got a future. If you, you want to do this more often, hey, there's a chair for you right here, bud, and a microphone. That's Benjamin Beaver. He's the B-Mitts, best mascot in the state. Filling for Kirk Call. Kirk is going to be back tomorrow night. He can't stay away that long. It's 8-2. Beaver Dam leading Portage. 14:28 to go in the opening stanza. My name is Mike Tronson. His name is Anthony Kinsey. He's my videographer and engineer, along with Benjamin Beaver. We are bringing you tonight's senior night boys basketball game here at the Fieldhouse. Portage back to work offensively. And this is Miles up to the top of the silo, driving to the right side, kicks it out beyond the arc to Thompson. Back to Miles. He goes off the trying to go right baseline. Now in towards the block. Spin move. Puts a shot. He's fouled, and that's going to go on Wilkie, and that's going to be 2 shots. Now Wilkie down there trying to stand his ground defensively, but Matt Miles picks up the contact, and he's going to go right to the free throw line to shoot a pair. And first free throw is good for Matt Miles. He averages 10.2 a game. As we said, I don't have free throw percentages for Portage as we have subs coming in. Bennett Bass, a 6'2" junior, has just checked in. Also, Delnato Shepard, 5'10" senior. Second free throw is good for Miles. That foul, by the way, I mentioned a Wilkie. That was his first, and it was also the team's second. No fouls yet on Portage. It's 8-4. Beaver Dam doubling up the Warriors, 13:52 and counting left in the opening stanza. Here is Bunkoski out on the left wing side. Back up to Abel. Deep three. It is short off the front of the rim. Long Karam. Offensive board, Mason Farron. Out Boschert for three. That is good from the left elbow. Broden Boschert, he shoots 36.5% from three-point land. That's his first bucket tonight, and it's 11-4. Beaver Dam has stretched the lead to 7 with 13:26 to go first half. Beaver Dam girls had 18 threes last night. The boys, well, they're feeling it from three-point land right now. They've got 3 of their own here in the year going, 2 by Abel, and now that latest one by Boschert. Just about 5 minutes into the game, Miles spinning up and under, puts a shot up. It's well short, and Miles tried to save it, but when he was falling out of bounds, he threw it right into Wilkie, who feeds Boschert. Boschert out to the corner. There's Abel driving baseline. Little pass back up to Boschert, top of the key. He's open and sidesteps the defender. Now sends it left of the circle, and Bunkoski drained 3 from downtown Beaver Dam. 4th triple of the game, Beaver Dam. Hot shooting early on here for the home team as Golden Beavers lead the Warriors 14-4. 12:41 left in this first half as the ball is knocked out of bounds. That'll draw a whistle. Oh, there's a foul, by the way. Bunkoski just picked up his first. That's the team's third. No shots, though, as Shepard will pick the point and sidearm it left side now for Bass. Bass back to Miles, right side for Walker. Brett Walker out in three-point land, right elbow towards the top of the key. Now whips it back to the right side. There's Logan Big down there. He had just checked in. A 6'3" senior. Now Mock driving left side, and they're going to call an offensive foul as he knocked over Nate Abel. Beaver Dam, good defense here in the year going. So that's the foul game. Matt Miles. Helbing has just checked in for the 5'9" sophomore, and Alex Soto has checked in, 5'11" sophomore. There's Soto down in that left corner. Sends it for Helbing, we turn right side on the Evan Sharkey's checked in, 5'9" sophomore. Sharkey, they get down to Helbing now, up to 5 minutes to Abel. Just 12 till halftime. 10-point Beaver Dam lead at 15-4. Hot shooting early the Golden Beavers with some good deep. We got a foul here on Portage, and this is going to go on, I believe, Shepard. Yep, Shepard picks it up. That'll be his first and second. And Beaver inbound, Sharkey will take it, send it right side. Abel high on the right, down to the corner for Boschert. Boschert picked up by Brunig, sends it back to Abel inside the bubble. Long pass to the left baseline. Touch pass by Soto, feeds Helbing. Now Brady Helbing with a return feed to Soto, left of the circle. Bounce pass into the look, cutting Sharkey. Bobbled it. Takes it open for 3. It's off the rim, no good. Offensive board to Sharkey. Abel corner, yes! Nate Abel just hit his third 3 game and the 5th for Beaver Dam in this contest. Holy mackerel. It's now timeout by Portage with 11 in the first half. Full timeout, and we'll take it in 1 minute on dailydodge.com.
QBS Law in Beaver Dam and Mayville is a full-service local law firm. QBS's attorneys still support ready to serve legal law needs with a personal touch. QBS handles personal injury claims, workation, Social Security disability, business litigation cases, criminal, traffic and drug driving cases, corporate and banking issues, real estate transactions, probate, planning, and more. Call QBS Law in Beaver Dam, Mayville, or visit them online at QB.
When it's time for custom farm work, call the team who's done quickly. Pine Hills Farm has state-of-the-art cutting-edge equipment that'll get your spray done or your crops harvested in no time. Hills Farms can help you with your custom planning and renting farmland. Pine Hills Farm will save you time, money, and they'll get your farm work done. Call Farms of Beaver Dam at 920-887-8337.
Beaver Dam has jumped out to a 17 to feed over Portage, and hot three as we mentioned. 5. Okay, yeah, we wanted, there was clarification, there was some confusion as their last basket was the pointer. It was. Initially the scoreboard had put up only 2 points. It is 17 to 4. Abel has 3 pointers along with a 2-point basket. Roden Boschert has a 3. Ty Banoski has a 3. So there was a little confusion there going to the timeout. It was a 3-pointer by Abel before we went to the break. And after a Portage turnover, it is being back again. They lead it by, and there's a turnover. Back the other way goes Roberts in for a layup. Right side, it's good as he finishes with a right hand. Cooper Roberts at 17 to 6. Beaver Dam's up by 11 with 39 to go first half. A floater in the lane by Sharkey off the back rim, no good. Box and rebound for Brunig. Logan Brunig gives it to Matt Miles. Miles, a left side, little hesitation move. He runs into a double team, kicks it out. Here's a 3-way. It is off the rim, and for on the rebound, we've got a whistle. Let's see, we got a put, and it's going to go on Portage, actually. Even up the team fouls, bogey apiece. Lonig just picked up his first. So Beaver Dam will bring it ahead. Brady Helbing is in the backcourt as he trots right near the center circle. Towards the left, now flips it off. We need more officials, folks. We do. We got a shortage of really good officials. Beaver Dam with possession. Helbing up near the top of the arc. Out to Boschert. He's open for 3, right side. Yes! Roden Boschert. It's his second 3. 23 to 6. Beaver Dam leads. 7 threes already in this game for the Golden Beavers, and a traveling violation on Portage as they were having trouble getting it up the floor. Beaver Dam's pressure night going for the Warriors. They've had some turnovers. They've had a couple of 10 counts, or at least one 10 count, I should say. Helbing now to inbound right in front of the broadcast table. Finds Bunkoski off a screen. Bunkoski, top of the arc. He's picked up defensively by Walker. And now traveling violation on Bunkoski as he tried to get rid of it. So the ball is going to go back over to the Warriors. But they've some ground to make up, down by 17 with 8:27 remaining in the first half. And a pad pass is intercepted. Sharkey off the turnover going in left side. Sidesteps the defender, missed the shot. Rebound was tipped and grabbed by Walker. Walker on the outlet feed in transition. DeShep leans in. Count the bucket and a foul. In transition, Shepard. It's the hoop and the harm, and he's got a chance for an old-fashioned 3-point play. My goodness. Lightning quick in the transition game, and Shepard being aggressive is rewarded as Helbing picks up the foul. That's his first and the team's 4th. So Shepard, who averages about just under 7 a game, misses the free throw, cannot complete the 3-point play. Ball's out of bounds, and it will go back to Beaver Dam as Cooper Rob could not save it for the Warriors. Nate Abel, after a brief respite, will back onto the floor, and Brady Helbing will head over to the bench. So Abel's going to bring it up the floor with 8 minutes and change left in the opening half. 23 to 8 is our score. Beaver Dam on top of Portage. The last game before the seeding meetings tomorrow. Beaver Dam would like a 7 seed if possible. They'd love a home game next a week from Tuesday. And a win tonight would go a long way to help solidify that. Here's a drive by Bunkowski. Spins inside the free throw into Roberts. Nice pass to a cutting Sharkey, and he drives right down the lane and puts it up and in with the right hand. Evan Sharkey makes 25-8. And Portage turned it over again. And now we're going to have a coming in. Mason Farron returning for Beaver Dam with 7:26 left in the first half of play. Nate Abel takes the inbounds feed. And they sit left side. Out there in three-point land. That is Sharkey giving it to Bosher, top of the arc. Little lob pass over on the high side for Abel. Abel back the other way. Here's a three on the way. It's off the rim. Good for Farron. Rebound. Wilkie could not save it. He ran a real estate there on the baseline. And so we'll go back over to the Warriors, who trail by 17. And we've 7:05 remaining in the first half of play. Full court pressure again by Beaver Dam. It's caused some fits, as I mentioned. Portage has struggled at times to get the ball up the floor. And some more fits here as this is Shepard just inside timing. Now he gets it across. Shepard down the lane. Threw a double team. Threw it over him with the left hand. Missed the shot. Sharkey the defensive board. Here comes Evan Shee. Left side pass. Abel going baseline. Blocking foul is going to be called on Cooper Roberts. And that is going to be his first of the ball game. And it will be team foul number 5 on the Warriors as more subs. Brady Helbing returns. Also for Portage, Kendall Thompson and Logan Brunig return. Down to 46 left in the opening half. Nice touch pass into Nate Abel, who just off the inbounds. He never brought it down. He just tipped it right up, and Nate Abel now with 13 points. Leading all scorers in the game, and a blocking foul on Mr. Abel as he was trying to impede the progress of Cooper Roberts heading to the floor. 6:33 to go until intermission. And as we rapidly approach the break, it's all Beaver Dam, 27-8. The Golden Beavers on top of the Portage Warriors. Abel's first foul of the game. Team fouls are even at 5 apiece. Here's Roberts over to Walker. Walker left corner in front of the Beaver Dam bench. Drives towards the free throw line. Now sends back the other way for Kendall Thompson. Bounce pass towards the block is knocked away from the intended target, Isaac Paul. There's a foul. Second personal on Eli Wilkie. And team foul number 6. So the next foul on Beaver Dam, and the Warriors are in the bonus. Inbounds lob taken by Isaac Paul high on the left. He's guarded by Bosher. Drives inside the lane. Hesitation move. Off balance shot is no good, but there's going to be a foul. And 2 free throws coming up. So Isaac Paul with an all expenses paid trip to the free throw line, as that foul is the first personal on Mace Farron. As I mentioned, team foul number 7, but this is 2 shots. First of 2 is good for Isaac Paul. He averages about 4 points a ball game. Again, we don't have the free throw percentages. We don't have a lot of stats for Portage. We have their points per game really is what we've got. And the second free throw, no good. Miles the offensive board. He tipped it to himself. Trying to go back up with it. He traveled. So Miles, nice effort to get the offensive board, but ended up traveling with a lot of traffic down there in the right block area. And Beaver Dam will get it back. second free throw, no good. Rebound for Kendall Thompson. Thompson just inside the timeline, feeds Walker. At Walker, right side dish. And now on the drive inside the bubble here, a pull-up jumper. That was Isaac Paul that hit there, and it's 31-10. .5:12 and counting left till the break. 31-10. Beaver Dam's up by 21 right now. They have 8 made three-pointers in the game. Step 3 in the way, Boschert. Make it 9! Boschert just his 4th, a step back 3 at the top of the bubble, and 34-10. Now rains, it pours. Here's Walker. Puts one up over the rim, it's too strong. Offensive board, he got his own miss. Puts it back up, doesn't miss the second time. Brett Walker makes it 34-12. Beaver Dam still comfortably in front. Now Bunkoski trying a 3 left side. That's a little bit short. And leaping in the air to get the defensive board was Kendall Thompson. He feeds Brett Walker. Walker got stripped as he tried to go through a double. Helbing with a steal. Back the other way. Flips it out to Boschert. Now back to Helbing. He's in the left corner. Sends it up top. There's Abel. Abel through double team. Floats one up. Little teardrop is good. Nate Abel. My goodness, this guy. He now has 16 points. And at the other end, layup is no good. A reverse layup just rattled off the rim. No good for Bennett Bass. Loose ball at the other end. Boschert saves it. Sends it back up to Abel. He'll try a deep. It's in and out. No good. Defensive rebound. Brunigi gives it to his team. Walker, and a timeout called by Portage. Brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. We're back in 1 minute. A 1 minute break on Daily Dodge. Well, we have 3:52 remaining until intermission here at the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Badger North boys basketball. Beaver Dam leads Portage 36-12. And Portage getting it across the timeline. And on the right side, that is Colton Brandsma, 6-foot senior that just checked. Bounce pass back up to Bass. They go right side again. And a bad pass intercepted as they try to go cross-court. Bunkoski off the steal, takes it in, coast to coast. Ty Bunkoski with a layup, making it 30-12. The Golden Beavers on top of the Warriors as we have just under 3.5 minutes remaining until halftime. 3 on the Walker. That's a little bit short. Offensive board by Roberts. Gives it back to Walker. Dancing through the lane. Missed a shot over the rim. Another offensive rebound for Roberts as he keeps it alive up to Brands, to Roberts. He goes off a screen right side. Little hesitation move. Drives inside the field line. Floats one up. It is in and out. No good. Boschert clearing the glass for the Golden Beavers with 2:53 to go in the first half. Nice pass to Bunkoski. His 3 is in and out. No good. And Shepard with the defensive rebound. Oh, everything but the finish. It was halfway down, and it came right back out. Here's a baseline drive, and that's off the rim. No good for Roberts. And a cushion as Roberts got knocked over after missing the layup. There's a foul on Beaver Dam. Roden Boschert just picked up the foul, and that is his second. Team's 9th, so that means free throws here. That was actually Colton Brandsma heading to line. Brandsma. Don't have any stats for him as far as points per game or free throws. Yeah, Portage was, here's the front end of the bonus. It is good. Hung on the rim, bounced a few times, and dropped through. Yeah, we use a particular website, WIS Sports, to get our stats from the opponents, and you know, some teams don't put a whole lot on there. And Portage just didn't have very many stats on there for us, so we apologize for that. Second free throw good. Making it 38-14, so Beaver Dam leading with 2:33 and counting left to go first half. Student section here in green and gold tonight, on their feet. Senior night 2020 for the boys. The girls had their turn at senior night last night. It was a great, great night, and so far this evening has been a really enjoyable one for the Beaver Dam boys. Bashiri on the way, off the rim, no good. Abel gets offensive board, steals it away from Roberts, missed the shot, but an offensive board, and they kick to Helbing for three. That's in and out, no good. Long carom up to the top of the key. Roberts has it. He's back the other way, knocks over Helbing. Are they going to call a foul? And an offensive foul? Yes. Wipe away the bucket as great job by Brady Helbing to get back and take the charge. We have 2:01 to go in the first half. And right now, Beaver Dam's up by 24 and looking for more before they go to the locker room. This is Abel. He's just inside the timeline, picked up defensively there by Shepard. Back to Boschert. Boschert to the right side. He's tried to flip it to Helbing. It was knocked loose by Roberts. Boy, Roberts is just got some quickness, and he is very aggressive, very active with the defensive hands there. And as a result, he's going to pick up a foul. That's going to be his third. His eighth. And it's going to put Brady Helbing at the charity. So it's 38-16. Beaver Dam on top of Portage. Minute 27 and counting left in the first half. Abel, right corner, guarded by Shepard. He finds Bunkoski inside the box. Whips it to the left corner. Soto for three. Yes! Alex Soto's first bucket tonight is from downtown Beaver Dam. 10 3-pointers in the first half made by Beaver Dam. They lead at 41-16. Exactly 1 minute left until intermission. There's a drop shot off the rim, no good. We do have a foul. And that's going to put Isaac Paul at the free throw line. Boschert has 4 triples. Held with 1. Soto with 1. Bunkoski with 1. Abel with 3. Isaac Paul's first free throw. Oh, my goodness. Looked like it was going to drop, and it rolled off the rim. And one more coming up for Isaac Paul. That one is good. 41-17. Beaver Dam with possession and a lead under a minute to play first half. Let's see if they pull out here with that 41-17 lead. Wouldn't blame them if they did. Going to the